What's that noise?
Helfin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
Wait, is that the Great Seed?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Capitalism.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsef, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
Okay. I just wanted to go back to the last thing you said before the cutscene started, Jeff. Like, you want to hate a character because of who they are, not how they're written. Exactly. Like, if she had any personality traits other than I hate all Rens and I'm going to give Dolan specifically shit for that, I might be intrigued. Like, I might be okay with her. But it's literally the entire character. So, obviously I'm not going to like her if her entire personality is just hating someone or something. But yes, also, that is a fine quote. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern. When wedges are your biggest concern. Too true to be... What? I don't know. Anyways, there's a skit.
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on, we don't have much time.
Okay, do I have to read this, or is it going to be... Oh! When that thing dropped out of Lenegis, the sound... Oh my, oh my. I thought the mountains were collapsing. That's all you say? Wow, I'm really glad I made you sound like that now. You try to find a way... There's a whole progressive that I missed there. You're trying to find a way out to the other realms? God damn it. Can't say I've ever heard about anything. If we knew about anything like that, we wouldn't have had to hunker down in Thistleum. 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 Why is that so difficult to say? Thistleum. It's basically just thistle. Thistleum. One of these days I'll learn how to speak. I'm convinced. Also, Jeff, do you know where I can find those feckin' boomies? Where is that side quest? I had a side quest where I needed to defeat some boomies. Is that gone now? Boomies. You know, the Zoogles that I'm supposed to find and slaughter for the entertainment of Danan's. Oh, boomies are monsters? Yeah, yeah. They do boom. They do boom. You're trying to get to the other realms? Without a sturdy boat, there isn't much you can... Wait, I take that back. I remember one of the elders who recently started talking a little... mentioned something. I remember one of the elders who recently started talking a little... mentioned something. Huh. They were in the waterfall area, in the top half somewhere. I didn't see them. Maybe I missed them. Will I still be able to do that quest or not? I hate that. Apparently, back in the day, there used to be a way to get through fallen mountains, but not anymore. What could it have been? I remember I climbed down from the top and
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
Quickly, I found him.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
None of the quests are time locked. Oh, that is fantastic. I have now not paid attention to what they were saying. I don't care. I'm gonna look for boomies and kill them so that they can have their sick entertainment. And not sick as in cool. Thank you, by the way, Jeff. Love you. I saw you streaming this morning, and I so wanted to get on there.
We'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
We should be able to cook here.
But I had to get ready for uni, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. No? Oh, I can sell this and no. Even numbers, even numbers. Okay. Oh yeah, also, I defeated that one Zoogle, you know, the elemental one, the level 42 one. I was at level 35, and then 2 characters were at level 36. First time round, I got so close to beating it. So close. I was the only one still alive. And then I failed. So I did it again. Better prepared. And I did it, and I was very underwhelmed. Literally only Shion leveled up. And I got hardly any money out of it. So I can't even buy back all of the items that I used. I am so sad. Orange gel is still overpriced.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Fuck off, Kisara. I like you, but stop critiquing me like that. Whoop. Oh. Hold on. No. So you climb down. Those aren't the boomies. The boomies are like flying ones, I think, right? Or have I just been mistaken? Or do you mean the top level? Shut up, Kisara. The waterfall dungeon above the other town. Oh, we can go there. Oh, we can go there. Can we fast travel? We can. Can we fast travel back to here afterwards? I really hope so. Oh. Oh, this waterfall dungeon. This waterfall. I see the star now. Wait, what are these quests? Have I not accepted them yet? Okay, so I'm going to go there from here. Oh, hi. Bye. Thank you for your help. I didn't realize I would have to go back so far. I thought it was literally like outside of town or something. Well, I also thought for some time that it was going to be inside the castle. No. Hello.
You guys want to rest here?
No. I do not. I just want to go fight some boomies. It's alright, I did so many silly
Something
things.
feels odd here.
Trying
Be
to
on your
fight
guard.
quests on stream. Valid. Very relatable. Mine. Oh. Oh. That is not where I... Oh no. Okay. Oh, why do I keep breaking the game? Sorry for your ankles and your knees. Are you boomies? No. You're a viscous mass.
I'm like bait to them.
I never miss.
Oh, that was too late. Oops. Oh well. Nope.
This one's got your name on it.
A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Oh, okay, why did I get that? Oh, because I defeated an enemy, I guess. Seriously, I can't cut through that? The fuck? What am I even for then?
Astral energy, full throttle.
Come on, let me do that.
Must be easy to pick off the bad guys from far off.
It is. I mean, aside from adjusting for movement, wind speed, trajectory...
See? Easy.
Law could never. But then Shion also could never do what Law does. It's almost like we each have our...
The spray from this waterfall feels so good.
Seriously. Makes the sweat I worked up getting here all worth it.
Don't get too wet now, you two, or else you'll catch a cold.
Why is that here? What is going to happen? Is that a bug from when there was a boss enemy here? Yeah, I know it's healing. But why? Why do I need it? What is waiting for me? Did I not take it before? I must have done. So these aren't boomies. I was there for you too. Okay. Maybe... Unless there is something going to happen and I'm being a doofus. Why can't you jump further? That might be a coding error. Good job. Nope,
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Oh, what am I doing? I need to be more coordinated.
Still got that more?
Ow, ow, ow. Rude.
Lord Razzmatazz.
Details?
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can
I didn't hear what they said to each other. Sounded interesting. Oh, hold on. Let me.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Ew.
Too slow! Into the shadows! Death blossom! Can you take it?
Lord, turn around. Turn around, bright eyes. Turn around, bright eyes.
Onward and upward.
So, anyone gonna take on me here? Take me on? I'll be gone in a day or two. Oh, that sounds like boomies? Yeah, this is the wrong exit. Oh, more mushrooms. No? Wait, no. Huh? Where are they? Did I miss them? Have I gone too far? I don't do well in dungeons, do I? Like, throw riddles and stuff at me. Don't think I missed them. Damn it. Okay. The Red Woman. Oh, of course they respawned. No. I refuse.
I won't
I refuse.
forgive you.
Absolutely not.
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
No, what the fuck? Hello. Ow. No, let me move. Oh, come on.
It's on. I'm on. No further. That's enough. Here.
Let me move.
I shall
It's just in time. I thought for a second that Dylan was dead and I was going to give him shit for that. Dying so quickly to something like this. First,
You don't mess
I
around.
remember being specific with the things. See, I keep forgetting about the stars. Because I should be the only star here.
Leave the enemy's art to me.
No place here.
Do it.
Hey, blow them away. They got me flanked. I'll finish you here and now.
No, I tried to move out of the way.
Now.
Oh,
Air pressure.
air pressure. You're the real star cat.
There's more where that came from.
Thank you. You shouldn't have. Wait, star. Let me look for the star on the map. It is me. Okay. I'm embarrassing myself. Am I going the wrong way? I'm not seeing any stars. No.
Is that the Zoogle we're looking for?
Right around the corner. Right around the corner.
Let's see what we've got.
I always take the steps that I should take at the beginning, right before I'm about to find out. It's always like this.
Sounds like a job for yours.
It's just like when I couldn't find my Wii remotes way back when, and I waited so long to just order some new ones that by the time they arrived in the mail, I found mine. You fucking hell is exactly right.
Easy.
A breeze.
An easy breeze.
But that was only 3 of them. I need 5, right? Why doesn't it show me? Is there a way to show me my open quests? Oh. Not with that attitude. Need some stuff to do. Okay. You're not who I need to fight, so I'm not going to fight you. Guess I'm... Oh, gosh. Oh, this is already annoying. Why couldn't they have just given me 5? Like, why couldn't they have just given me 5? I could have handled 5. Now I need to leave. And then come back. And wade through all of the enemies again because they respawned as well. Cats are really a real dum-dum. For months. What is it, love? Can I help you?
Let's dispose of the trash. They got me flanked! Sleep now. Some fights are better left unfought.
I'm concerned. Let me sit down here.
And here I am.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
It's very red out here. Ha ha ha! I only read the first part. I already love it. Hold on. Law, you can do it.
If you know what's good for you.
I wonder why you had a Romanian flag in the background, but the stripe is pink and not red, and everything makes sense. I'll give you that much. I have very yellow tinted lighting in my flat, so it's really understandable that this pink translates to a very reddish magenta color for you. But yes, it's not a Romanian flag. I have nothing to do with Romania. I'm just Pan. The god Pan, that is. I
We should
love
think
you.
about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Much love. Such wow.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
Like, I was curious, but it seems rude to ask someone why they're Romanian. Jeff, you can't just ask people why they're Romanian. Especially when you know that I'm German. Well, I could be Romanian German, I guess. And I definitely wouldn't put a Germany flag up. I get it. No, I get it. I get it. I could use the pansexual tag, but it doesn't feel entirely honest, if I'm being honest. Because I don't know, stuff is being questioned. You're Maltese or Australian? Yeah, exactly. Like, things are possible. They aren't that wild. Well, maybe I can help with this a little bit. Where is it? Huh? Wait, where is it? No, can I? Ah, there we go. Hold on. Do we have... Nope, that is definitely not helpful. Do we have some... This is horrifying. Do we have something that's a little blue tinted? It doesn't make it any less red. That's what I had. Inverted. Oh, this is gonna be scary. No! Oh no! That's nightmare fuel. Oh, but this, no, that's just grey. Dramatic. Is that more pink, do you feel? Suddenly you're looking quite ill. Little do you know, that's how I actually look IRL. I am very pale. No, that's actually how I look. Yeah, accurate. I don't have any filters that I can apply that are blue toned for some reason. If I just had some cool toned light bulbs, that would probably help, but I don't. I don't know. What do you think of this? Is this... Does this translate as pink? Not really, right? It's still very red toned. Cause, hold on. This is what I had. And I feel like this is more pink than this. Right? This is, yeah, this is more yellow. Well, the you know what I mean. Oh, no, that's wrong. It's okay, I see the flag for what it is now anyway. To be honest, I'm on mobile, and it's so tiny, I'm not even sure. Okay, that's fair enough. I mean, you know, I've noticed that it's quite red, and I don't know. Other people might also think that it's a Romanian flag, which I'm not offended by that. It's just I don't want to be misleading either. Not Romanian people coming to my stream and being like, oh, look, a fellow Romanian, only to then realize that, oh no, it's just Pam. Okay. Maybe I can get some cool toned light bulbs. I have been looking into getting like the color changing ones where you can you know, was it you? Where you can set the color with your phone or with an app. I'd really love that. But they're so expensive, and I am poor. No, I'm not poor. But I do not have a lot of money. How did it go with the bunnies?
Yeah.
It went great. We brought some back with us. This is so... Not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to refrain from quoting, you can't just ask people why they're Romanian for the rest of the day. Not on my behalf. I mean, I'm only quoting. I don't know. I don't know where it's originally from, but I remember a quote being like, you can't just ask people why they're white. It obviously was something satirical or something like that, but I've been quoting that ever since and just, you know, applying it to the situation. Can't just ask people why they're pan-romantic. I don't know. Benign things, you know. Can't just ask people why they're white. Because that's offensive somehow.
Great, let me see. Wow, there they are. And they're dead. Wow. Such cute little freaks you are. Oh my fuck.
Can I kill her? I had it happen to my South African friend back in high school. But see, that's a little different. I'm presuming that they are black. There are white people from Africa. Because colonialization and all that. But, like, I don't know. If a white person asks a black person, why are you black? Like, that's kind of weird. That just says that they did not get educated at home. We had a day trip combined with the Spanish class from another school. Oh, okay. Oh no. See, it only you can only apply the you can't just ask people why they are when it's something that's really not based in like discrimination. If a cishet person asked me why I was pansexual, that would be a whole different matter, but I'm assuming only queer people talk to me because I only know queer people. I do know my mother. And I know my brother. I actually know quite a few straight people. Why are they talking to me? Well, his skin was notably darker than the rest of us, so my ignorant ass thought he was black because I met him when we were about 7 years old. I mean, I feel like that's not great, but it's fair. Like, I wasn't really, I mean, it's not really a thing in Germany anyways, but I wasn't really aware of differentiating between black people and brown people, like BIPOC and stuff. So, in Germany it's literally just, are you German? And by that they mean, have many generations of your family been born and raised in Germany. If not, then you are not considered white. No, you're not considered German, which is practically synonymous. And all of the non-German people are treated the same way. Either you have no issue with any of them, or you have issues with all of them, and they're all the same issues, they are all the same stereotypes. It's mind-boggling. Anyway, this girl from the other school asked him loudly in front of everyone, "You're African? Why aren't you black?" Oh. And in my mind I was like, he isn't? I had a similar experience, however, though, like last year, when a co-worker introduced me to her boyfriend, who only, well, mostly only speaks English, and she's always only mentioned that he is African, and so I was expecting you know, to meet a black person. And then he was incredibly white. And I would say, oh yeah. Duh, that does happen. It's just not what you expect, because it's not what you've been taught to associate with African identities. But yeah, if your classmate was at least it sounds so weird, not white, then I don't know. It's not like there's only one shade of black. In terms of skin color. I guess there is only one shade of true black. Unless you ask artists, in which case that's a whole nother discourse. I still don't get it.
Did it!
Thanks a million! With these little guys, I can draw pictures of boomies and make stuffed animals that look like them.
I would personally like to unalive you. You are horrible. Once these things take off, I don't think they're going to take off.
I'm gonna be super famous and popular.
Oh, you weren't talking about the boomies. You were talking about your art. Of dead things that we killed for you.
Someone's got it all figured out.
Don't support it! Sounds like this place is in good hands.
Really?
You really think so? I don't.
Thanks for all your help. I'm gonna make boomies the mascot of this entire city. Just you wait, and then we're going to hunt them for sport.
Yeah.
No problem. I'll be first in line to buy one of your stuffed animals once they're ready. Look at Hoodle. Don't you just want to cuddle him?
I'm going to make you that stuffed Hoodle. Jeff, one of these days. Going to make you that stuffed winking Hoodle. I remember taking my boyfriend to meet some of my relatives, and I had talked about my cousin before, but I had never mentioned she was black. So in the car outside of my uncle's house, I was like, by the way, my cousin doesn't look like me. Please don't pull her dumb face. That is good, and that is probably the most correct way to do stuff like that, to approach situations like that, because it would have been absolutely expectable of him to do that. A lot of people would. I can't say that I wouldn't, because you always walk in with some expectations, and then when your expectations are broken, you're just kind of processing. And people make dumb faces when they're processing. I'm processing constantly, that's why I always look dumb. I love Hoodle.
What's gotten into him?
He says instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
Ah, he's feeling threatened by a rival.
Hoodle. Nothing can compare. Well, maybe Corinne. Corinne is pretty damn cute as well. Hoodle and Corinne are same level. Same level cuteness. And you have them both as emotes. I'm so jealous. I used to have a Korean Australian co-worker who had already told me she was adopted.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
And one day I was helping this blonde white lady. Ooh. This is already getting good. We're only 2 lines in. Oh, ramp. Why, cats, why?
Get lost!
Oh, hold on. Law. Get back on my... Oh. Ah.
Now you see what I can do! Rolling snap! Talon hurricane! I'm ready!
Frozen?
Hammer!
So cool.
Now I'm on the course! Big blast! Talon hurricane! Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
She was like, do you know?
Like we're gonna lose to small
Yeah,
fry.
we're her family. She doesn't look like us. Love that energy. I mean, I don't know. I guess, no. I guess it's kind of rare for adopted kids to look like their adoptive families in general. Because they're adopted, they don't share a gene pool directly. I gave her the most are you fucking serious I have ever given anyone. Understandably.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
But also the framing is kind of icky. Like,
No one has to get hurt.
you could have said we don't look like her.
I knew you were
Like,
stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn.
I don't know. Either way, it's kind of alienating. Especially when there's still stigma around about adopted children. Like, you're adopted is still used as a joke
I'll crush you!
and an insult.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
What? Could have just said we're a family. Full stop.
Mind if I do?
But yeah, when I revealed to my mother that I was never going to have children, and my brother probably wasn't going to either, because he's 30 now, and he's only ever had one relationship that ended rather recently, and the woman he was in a relationship with already had a child as well, and she was also older than him, and probably not planning on having any more kids. Oh.
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out. Like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well,
As
what about all
you-
these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
Well, that was a conversation. Sorry, Jeff. Yes, I have taken down the game audio a little bit. I hope that I'm not too loud now, because I've also upped the pickup on my microphone. Tell me if I'm now too loud in comparison to the game. How does Law even have a concept of souvenirs? How does Law have a concept of life? The lights are on, but nobody's home. I'll repeat what it seems good so far, okay. I'll get back into what I said in a minute.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
I love Duolingo so much. But see, this Rinwell I can totally agree with. Like, I find her pleasant. Absolutely.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So precious. Well, I'll get back into what I was saying in a minute.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Okay. So what I was saying before was when I revealed to my mother that I'm not going to have kids ever.
What's with that shining foe over there?
And my brother likely isn't going to have children of his own either. She didn't say it, but you could tell she was upset. Like, you know.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret
Like, no, of course that isn't an issue. Of course not. So, yeah, I don't know, at some point I was like, I might adopt. I just don't want to have children of my own for various reasons, including like, we really don't need to produce more people per generation. And that was also not to her proper liking, unsurprisingly. It's like, why? Why is that such an issue for you? Especially if I had adopted it. Like, that would still be my child, and it would still be her grandchild.
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Excuse me, what? What is Hoodle going to do?
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
But yes, I distinctly remember sitting
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
with my mother watching the TV. Not the ear. No, don't worry. It wasn't nearly as dramatic. We were watching TV and there was one of these, like, you know, reality TV shows that also had like a family with an adoptive child, and how the parents didn't tell the child that they were adopted, and there was a whole drama, and I was like, yeah, I get why the child's upset. Like, if I was adopted, I would have wanted you told, and if I were to ever adopt, I would tell my child, I wouldn't keep it a secret, because it shouldn't impact the way I love that child. And my mother was like, no, it would make the child feel, I also apparently did that to my laptop, it would make the child feel less loved.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
Than a biological
Ron really
and
did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
you know, just all that jazz. And I'm like, if you keep secrets from your children, they will notice, and they will wonder, and they will start questioning themselves. And that will seem to them like a lack of love and a lack of lovability. Like, I would know. My mother has made me feel that way many a time by not telling me things, such as that my behavior was not normal for neurotypical children. But that's different.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Benediction light. Too slow! Yeah, appreciate the concern.
The sooner you stop thanking, the sooner you can start helping. Yours are not the skills of just any word.
Ow.
We have to move.
Rude.
Driven and talented.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would be a good parent if I ever became one. Oh, sorry. The only issue being that I don't want to become a parent. Too late. Yep.
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
No. Damn it, Law.
I'm on it. I'll run you through. Hurricane.
Do it!
Demons descend. Flashing fang.
Boom.
Watch this. I'll end you. I'm on it. I can carve through armor. Elusive deity.
Alvin, astral energy!
Say no more.
Flute fries. I hate flute fries.